Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for 10 more minutes of action-packed B-1 bomber building action and a little canopy in here. Hey people, I got that on there. I kind of made a mess out of things. I turned that piece, that I had upside down. I was going to screw it on there. I had this upside down. It fell off. Oh, I had resin head to toe. It was kind of a bad scene there for a minute. Oh yeah, some bad words flew out. The bad words were flying. But I got her on there. Now I'm just going to let that set up in the morning. See that piece, that resin and that cloth I put on there, and then I cinched it down to this top piece. Now it'll be a molded lip in the morning. Tonight it's just a gooey mess under there. But I'll show you that in the morning. We're going to pop that off there in the morning. And my vertical stabs are ready to trim. Now someone asked me about that peel fly. Was it going to be hard to pull off, and is it going to lift my skin off the mold? Well, we do not want the skin coming off the mold. It comes off there fairly easy, and if you're careful, it won't lift. But see this stuff? Okay, see this resin on this edge? It's just not quite set up. It's kind of dry to the touch. It don't get on my fingers, but it's still kind of rubbery is the word I like to use. Okay? Then you come in here with a brand new blade on your X-Acto. Okay? You're gonna stay right on the edge. If you wait for this to set all the way up, this piece will be scrapped. You will not be able to use it because it's just too hard to trim. You know what I mean? You know what I mean there, Vern? And we had old Rockstar Helly asking. He said he's glassing his Corsair, and he wanted to know what weight of glass to use, and how do you know what side to use? What weight to use. And it's kind of like this. Your fiberglass and your balsa wood for paint. Okay, you ain't looking for no strength there. Alright? All that is a surface to paint to. You know what I mean? You're not getting any, when you're using a 1/2 ounce cloth, 3/4 ounce cloth, you're not getting any structure strength whatsoever. Okay? So remember that. If you're going to depend on your glassing job to hold your airplane together, you built it wrong. Okay? So, therefore, you don't need a big, heavy cloth. Alright? So, really, all you want to do is get a nice surface to paint. So, most of the hobby shops sell like 3/4 ounce. I like to go a little heavier. My lightweight stuff is it's like a 2 ounce, and I love that stuff. But the heavier your cloth, the more resin it's going to take. So keep that in mind too. A good rule of thumb is if you're using 11 ounce cloth, that's what this is, 11 ounce cloth. That means that cloth weighs 11 ounces for a yard. A 3x3. And a good rule of thumb is it's going to take just as much resin. So if you got 11 ounces of cloth per yard, it's going to take 11 ounces of resin also. So you want to keep your paint job light. So that's why you stick with 3/4 ounce, 1 ounce, you know, but not over 2 for glass in the airplane. But I like that 2 ounce myself. And I got a big old roll of it a long time ago, and I still got it. So to answer your question, I'd use 2 ounce. But on any kind of structure, like joining center sections and stuff like that, where you need some strength, I'd step it up. You know? You see how easy that trims? That's just a nice deal right there. Now, you come in here to your peel ply, and you can take it off now. It's probably better to wait till it sets up, to tell you the truth. Which one is? But yeah, see, I think it'd come off. Let's let that set up. And we'll pull it off a little later. It comes off a little better when it ain't so sticky. But then now's the time to trim it. And you just got to kind of be careful when you're pulling that peel ply off. And not to lift your skin off the side. Then I'll come in here with the razor blade and clean up this edge. And get me a couple spars made to hold my tube. And I'll have me a vertical stab tomorrow, people. Okay, let's move some stuff around to get this other one trimmed. I like to start in the center because you can get it right on the edge, you know. Not necessarily the center, just not on the edge. You know what I mean? That's a weird angle. I'm going to do with my razor blade. Take a straight razor. That's at the wrong angle. Where my other one is, my good one. You see what I mean? Once this glass sets up, there's just no way you can trim this edge nice and straight and just perfect, you know, because you got to get it just perfect for your seams to come out nice. So if you wait too long, you'll scrap that part. It's no good. But to scrap a part ain't the end of the world, you know. Well, we all know what that means. We all know what that means. Bam. Bam. So, people, tune in later on tonight. I'm going to load these movies. Then I got to go cook us some dinner. And I'll come out in the shop later and we'll make a couple ribs and pull this peel ply off and see if we can't build us a vertical stab tonight. So tune in later, people, for another episode of Bob TV, broadcasted in Philovision. This is a drama-free zone.